Here's one thing I wish I knew in my content creation journey. You know, when you show up here to record content, it's very easy just to get swamped. You know, when you sit down and record a video, you're just looking at the camera and you're thinking to yourself, well, who am I talking to today? You know, you mightn't have many followers, but we do kind of build up this imaginary audience in our head that there's maybe 10, 20, maybe 100 people going to view this content. And when you think about that, you're thinking to yourself, well, I need to say something to this person, and I need to mention something about this, and I need to show this person this thing over here, or I need to say this thing to this person. And you're going to find that when you show up then, you're thinking of all these different people that you need to talk about in this piece of content, that you're just distracted. There's so much going on in your head that you don't know who you're talking to at that very moment. And I found that was really hard for me in the beginning with my content creation. And stupidly, I should have realized something that I learned back in the fiction world and took it into my content creation. And that was to focus on one person. That was one of the best pieces of advice I got when I was writing fiction years ago, was to focus on one reader. And when you focus on one reader, when you can nail down that reader, you will give that reader the best book that you can. You know, when you think about it, if you're thinking maybe of 20 different readers, you're going to try to appeal to all those different people, and everybody's going to kind of get a lukewarm version of that book because you're kind of, you know, doing it for everybody. But if you focus on one reader and give that reader the best book that you can give them, you're going to find that even though you're writing that book for one particular person, other people are going to be drawn in by it as well too. And I found that was the same too with my content creation. As soon as I forgot the audience, and as soon as I focused on one person, it took so much pressure off me. I realized that I wasn't speaking to 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people. I was only speaking to one person. And when I was only speaking to one person, I had an idea of, this is a particular person that I'm talking to. This is the problem that they have. So it makes my life a lot easier that I can talk about topics for this particular person. And I'd say that to you as well too, that, you know, whatever you're about to do, be it writing books, be it recording music, be it making videos or whatever, forget about the audience, forget about everybody, and just focus on one person, one reader of your book, one listener of your music, one viewer of your video. Just focus on that person. Give that person the best book, song, video that you can. Forget about everybody else. And as I said, when you put that out there, you will find other people will be drawn to it. And those other people are going to think to themselves, this song was written for me. This book was written for me. That person is just saying what I wanted to hear in that video. And yet, you probably weren't talking to that person. You were probably talking to some imaginary person in your head, or some kind of ideal viewer, reader, listener in your head. So what I'd say to you, if you are kind of swamped right now because you're just thinking of loads of different people that you need to appeal to, push that all that nonsense away and just focus on one person today. It's going to make your life so much easier, and it means that whatever you're about to do is going to be even better, rather than a watered down version you're trying to do to appeal to everyone. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.